skier. Yes, you are. Yes, you're a skier.
Do you have your gold medal?
Where's your gold medal from the Special Olympics? Where's your gold medal? Yes, that's your gold medal. That's right. Who's the gold medalist? Scotty.
When Scotty was diagnosed with Dubowitz syndrome, it was obviously something we hadn't heard of. And as it turns out, it had only been diagnosed in probably 300 or fewer cases in the world. But our day-to-day, the word Dubowitz never comes up. Day-to-day, it's about what Scotty can do, what he wants to do, and trying to figure that out, and really just create experiences that are going to let him grow and become everything that he can be, and really reach whatever potential he's got in him. We're constantly looking for ways that we can adapt the environment to Scotty, and luckily there's a lot of ways to do that. The Special Olympics is something that is near and dear to my heart for a couple of different reasons. One is when we lived at Sugarloaf, my wife and I would volunteer as much as we could, and we'd go to the opening ceremonies and the closing ceremonies and see the Olympians participate and compete, and never really thinking about that we may someday be on the other side of that and be there as participants as opposed to the spectators and volunteers. So when Scotty got into 6th grade and into middle school and was age eligible to do the Special Olympics, that first year, the first time that we skied Sugarloaf together, got on the whiffletree chair and got up to the top and started our way down. I think I probably had tears running down my face. It froze on my face that day, because anyone who's ever skied the weekend of the Special Olympics knows it is always the coldest weekend of the year. I think it's a rule. And to have Scotty win a gold medal this year was extra special. He's been on the medal stand a couple times. In fact, I think they do a really good job of making every athlete feel like a champion, but when he gets presented with a gold medal on top of that podium, I did not expect the reaction that he had, to be so proud of himself and telling himself, you know, it's me, I did this. And everybody was clapping for him, and you could see it.
Winner is Scott Wentzell Jr. Congratulations.
The fear and scariness, I guess, of it all sort of has been replaced by the love and support we get from our family and friends and the organizations that help us, and being able to, you know, come back to Sugarloaf and reconnect with that part of my life and that part of our lives, and feel like it's always going to be there for us. It's always been there for us, and it's that kind of continuity that kind of makes it all make sense in a way. Yeah, there's some cool pictures in here, huh, pal? The original base lodge. Look, there's your great-grandfather right there. There's your great-grandfather. And your great-grandmother's in that picture, although without my glasses, I can't pick her out. The night that Scotty was born at Franklin Memorial Hospital in Farmington, where my mom grew up, and go back 3 generations of my family, I'm in the NICU, the neonatal unit. Scotty has almost every piece of equipment in the room hooked up to him. And I look over to my right, over at the wall, and I see a little plaque. It said, "All the equipment in this room donated by Jim and Barbara Flint." And those are my grandparents and Scotty's great-grandparents, and they weren't alive anymore. And it was just like a holy cow moment that I'll never forget. And it was really from that moment on that it kind of brought a calmness over me, and I knew that no matter what happened, it was going to turn out okay.
Burger soup, that's Daddy's favorite. My favorite.
he's always teaching people about himself and about what people can do as opposed to what they can't do, and that's one of the reasons why we've always had all these pictures and videos out there, is to sort of share his experiences and let people see that he can be as much a part of what's going on in the world around him as anyone else can.
We always have fun. We're always doing things, and we just want him to be happy.
You know, love to hear him say "I love you, Dad" at some point, which would be great. But he says it in so many ways without having to verbalize it, whether it's a hug or just a look or a gesture or whatever it is.